Oh, it's low. Wow, look at that.
So the biggest scumbag of YouTube, Jake Paul, has made his return with some more fucked up shit. He's back to doing his usual thing, which is taking advantage of someone else's bad situation to make money and get in amongst some drama and get some publicity. This time he's kind of fucking stooped to a new low of using the protests in Minnesota where he was out filming rioting and looting, which we're not getting into protests and stuff, we're just here to talk about how much of a scumbag Jake Paul is. He wasn't protesting, he was just there being opportunistic, trying to make a video, I guess that's what he says. But yeah, supposedly he could face jail time for this, but obviously that won't happen.
Drama Alert Nation, I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news! Jake Paul has been arrested. Well, he hasn't really been arrested, but he has been charged. On last Drama Alert, we told you that Jake Paul got caught looting. Well, he claims that he wasn't looting, but he did admit that he was trespassing, and he has been charged today, and he's looking at some time. But
and then he made a response video, I guess, like, I don't know, defending or he didn't fucking apologise, I don't know. I've not even watched the video, but I can just tell he didn't apologise. So yeah, I guess we'll watch this and see what fucking bullshit he had to say. Also, fuck Jake Paul, and I know that's like a super easy thing to do because, I mean, who doesn't think that on YouTube? But I just gotta say it for the record, fuck Jake Paul. Also, by the way, the title of the video says deleting soon, but I mean this was 5 days ago now, so I guess that was a fucking lie.
Assumed that me and my friends were looting, vandalizing, and breaking down storefronts, and that's the way it looked on camera. However,
I wonder why it looked that way on camera. Maybe because you were fucking there doing it.
that isn't the case, and there's a lot more to not only that story, but there's tons of other
I bet there is. Sure. Okay, on you go. On you go.
Or what happened is actually pretty simple, and it was twisted and exploited by the media to be something that it
Why the fuck's he sitting on, like, something that looks like a booth from, like, a TGI Fridays or something? Like, where did he get this sofa from? Like, why is he really just sitting on the Italian flag right now?
wasn't. Right around 10 p.m. when the protests were supposed to be starting, we followed people to where everyone said that the protests were happening. As we
Right around 10 p.m. and but like, wasn't there some sort of curfew or something? Like, he's not there protesting, so really you're just breaking that curfew for like no good reason. I mean, he wasn't fucking protesting, he was just there filming it, so he says. But I mean, like, basically just there profiting off it, so fucking scumbag.
we started to walk down the street, we were blown away by what we were starting to see. The first thing I saw was when I looked to the right and saw that the side of a mall window.
He just said when I looked to the right. Just me, or are they walking along and that's on his left? If I can take the mask off your eyes, because clearly you can't see.
Had been completely shattered. Then as we kept on going, we noticed that all of the buildings in the whole entire area, the glass was completely shattered. Quite frankly, I was in shock and didn't know what to make of the situation. But we kept on walking because we still hadn't seen where people were protesting and we still wanted to be involved. As I started to retreat, there was 3 more canisters of tear gas shot at me and the group of people around us. At that point in time, not only was I pissed, not only was I in shock and not able to really see because my eyes were fucked up, but I just didn't know what the fuck to do, and I was documenting the whole entire thing. At that point in time, some of the strangers around us got pissed off as well.
Yo, that Team 10 manager or whoever, he was literally just like the worst fucking. Just looking at him right now, I just fucking hate this guy. I don't really know why, but he just looks like the biggest arsehole ever. He looks like fucking Big Ed's evil brother or something. Like, why are you here? Why are you dressed like a 10-year-old girl? Just fucking get out of here. Fucking, oh my god, I really hate this guy and I don't know why. I don't know, well, I mean I do because he's a fucking idiot, look at him, but okay, let's keep going.
and started throwing rocks and started throwing the tear gas back at the cops. Adrenaline still pumping, not knowing what the fuck is going on. I remove myself from that situation and go across the street. This is what
No, don't remove yourself and go across the street. Remove yourself and go fucking home. Fucking.
I find about 15 people breaking down the front of a PF Chang's store. And
So I just stand there and become an accomplice.
this is one of the most absurd things I have ever seen in my fucking life. Some kid
Hey yo, who that baddie?
came up to me and asked me if I needed a first aid kit and offered me milk to pour into my eyes to help with the tear gas. Another girl's breaking down the front of the
Fucking pour acid into your eyes.
store. People are inside of it, trashing it, stealing stuff from the inside. Meanwhile, throughout this chaos, half the group that we were with got separated and we were trying to locate them and find them. During all this confusion, chaos, sensory overload, sirens, things exploding, someone comes up to me while I'm filming, just hands me something. I didn't even know what it was at the time. To later find out that someone handed me a bottle of vodka. For what reason, I don't know. Seconds later, I set the...
How can something as big as a bottle of vodka, you just don't know what it is? Like, come on, this is literally you. I mean, this is you looting. It's a stolen item and you're taking it. So, I mean, you can't say you weren't looting, even if it was by accident.
the bottle on the ground, still not even knowing what it is, and I continue to document what the fuck was going on. At that point in time, we decided to remove ourselves from the chaos and make our way.
Bro, you're literally surrounded by people stealing, and one of them hands you something, and you don't think it's something stolen. I mean, oh my god, this fucking idiot.
Back towards our car to go home. However, the police had dozens.
Oh, finally! Finally, he's going home. I mean, fucking 4 minutes and 28 seconds into this video, too late, but at least we're getting there.
And dozens of officers on each street corner, blocking off certain streets and not allowing people to go down certain areas. After about a half a mile of walking, we see another battalion of cops and decide to go right, away from them and towards the mall. As we approach the mall, I see one.
Oh, so the only way you could go just happened to be through the mall. I fucking bet it was.
One of the most absurd things I've ever seen in my life. Hundreds of people running in and outside of the mall with bags, stealing everything inside of the mall.
Bro, what did you expect? There's people looting and you go to a mall and you're surprised that there's people running in and out with bags. This is just such bullshit, everything he's saying.
In hindsight, everything's 2020 and we shouldn't have been anywhere near what was going on, and we should have
Bruh.
removed ourselves from the situation. But in the heat of the moment, I wanted to document what was going on and witness it for myself. And that's where I made the poor decision to go inside of the mall. And at the time, my mindset was that I wanted to document this experience.
That's when I made the poor decision to go into the mall. Jake Paul makes a poor decision? No way. Also, those jeans are a fucking poor decision. Look at his knees.
Because I've never seen anything like it in my life, and I don't know if anything will ever happen like this again in our lifetime.
I'm just here to document it. I'm not doing nothing.
First of all, the vandalism.
Here we have the exclusive footage of Jake Paul looting. So we have just a nice couple getting a proposal. I don't fucking know. I was about to get married, but that's not right. And here we come. Jake Paul comes in and just steals. I don't know what he stole. But he stole something. Okay, nah, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, Jake Paul's just a fucking scumbag. But yeah, let's finish this off with a game, because you need to make light of these situations. So it is now time to play Rate That Paul. Okay, so here we have the Paul family tier list that we're going to make. We have young Logie here, the infamous Greg Paul.
Sit in. Look at the screen, the camera head. Look at that. Cheers all over.
Pam, shout out to the family. And of course, Lil JK. So yeah, let's just do it in the order that we've got. Logan. Where do we put Logan? You know, just to like give a good scale of the rest of it. I I don't mind Logan. I like him now, actually. And that may be hard to believe, but I actually do like him. But like, no, I know he's done some fucked up things before, but I like him now. I think he's grown and changed. So we're going to give him A. No one's getting S in the Paul family. I'm sorry. But Logan, you get an A. Hey, Greg, you are definitely getting a fucking D. Because, I mean, you gave the D on the video, but that's not why. It's because you're fucking... let's move on. You know what, like, Pam, I mean, she's not innocent in this, but I do feel, like, kind of bad, like, she went through a lot of trouble to carry these children for 9 months and then raise them, and I mean, I don't hate Logan, so I'm not saying that, but Jake, like, she had to fucking put up with Jake for a long time, and she had to raise him and spend money on him, so you know what, she gets at least a little bit. She gets a C, because I guess sympathy vote, I don't fucking know. And then Jake, you're also getting a D because you're also fucking scum like your father, so yep, that is how we fucking rate the polls. This is probably the worst YouTube video you've ever seen in your life. Still give that a little subscribe and a like, because I don't have a reason, just do it, okay? Thanks.